Sure. Every time you have the heat humidity in place and you have this kind of a setup, there's always a chance for a scattered pop-up storm. I kind of thought yesterday, after looking at everything and a little hindsight, I was calling for a pop-up storm. I was actually a little surprised that we had a few of them popping up. And we could do the same thing each and every day. But there's a better chance that central northern New England could pick up in some of the action this afternoon. I'll get to that in a minute. So high temperatures today, upper 80s to lower 90s. Let's talk about Tropical Storm Marco. Here's the latest data on the banner. You can see winds 70 miles per hour, so it only needs to go up another 4 miles per hour to become a hurricane. And it's moving to the northwest. Now here is landfall time as it gets close to New Orleans towards Tuesday. And then it moves in, and you can see how it sort of goes back towards Texas. Okay, here's storm number 2, Laura, and here's her latest data, at 45 miles per hour. Now it's moving through Puerto Rico now. Actually, it's past that and moving into the Dominican Republic and then into Cuba. You can see that in the next couple of days. Now, because it's running on land, it really won't intensify till it gets in the Gulf of Mexico. And look at that. Look at what Laura does the day after. So this is interesting. Never seen this ever. Two systems like this crisscrossing. And it looks like the wind shear between the two of them, because they're not really coming in at exactly the same time. One is 24 hours ahead. Marco would come in first. It really wouldn't rip the wind field apart. It's more about the upper level winds that could do that a little bit. But again, and then look where Laura goes after that. It goes all the way up to Missouri. And the question is, does it hook up on a weather front by next Friday into Saturday? There are indications now that remnant moisture will hook up on a cold front, and as a cold front slows down, we could get quite a bit of rain around here by Friday and Saturday. But keep in mind, it's still a few days away and a lot can change. And again, here's the intersection. Here's Laura coming after Marco, and take a look at how they kind of crisscross right there in the next few days. So this is really incredible. We have to see how this all turns out. All I know is everybody down in the Gulf states really needs to take heed of these warnings. Look at yesterday, 93, that was the record. We tied a record yesterday. It was just tied in 1976 and 1916. And today's record is 91. We're forecasting 92, we're 93, and yesterday makes it 37 days. Now we're only 1 day behind the record, and at another time, not time today, but I'll kind of go over remembering 1983 versus this year. Temperature trend 90s through Tuesday, and then it cools down. Fall-like conditions for a couple of days as we get into Wednesday and Thursday. So as we move along now into our weather finally, we could see that the usual 60s this morning, those dew points right up there. Very warm across the eastern two-thirds of the nation right now, and that heat will continue again right through Tuesday. A couple of weather fronts nearby. There's a system up to our north that's going to stay there. That's where the Storm Prediction Center has put central northern New England on a slight risk for a strong to severe thunderstorm. And northern Connecticut, notice how it gets down into northeastern Connecticut there. Again, much like yesterday, 1 or 2 storms could become strong to severe with the gusty winds, heavy rainfall, and a little bit of hail, and even a little bit of flooding, like similar to yesterday. Maybe not quite as many storms. Sun and clouds, again, that scattered storm in the afternoon. Muggy mild tonight, 60s to near 70. We'll do it all over again tomorrow with temperatures back up to near and over 90 degrees. And it is just so typical this time of year as we into the end of August. And there's those scattered storms. The modeling is picking it up today much better than it did yesterday. And you can see that for Monday afternoon, more of the same. And then as we head towards Wednesday, cold front moves in, we're drying out, and we are in and running off for a couple of days. But then we're going to watch Friday and the Saturday, the cold front and the remnant moisture from Laura. Angela?
All right, Sam, thank you so much.